Why most people stay broke. It's not laziness. The biggest lie about money. For decades, society has pushed a simple, convenient explanation for financial struggle. People are broke because they're lazy. It's an easy story to tell. It lets systems avoid responsibility and makes success look purely moral. Work hard and you'll be fine. Fail and it's your fault. But that explanation falls apart the moment you look closely. Some of the hardest working people in the world are broke. They wake up before sunrise, work long shifts, juggle multiple jobs, raise families, and still live paycheck to paycheck. Meanwhile, some people who appear to work less accumulate wealth steadily. So if it's not laziness, what is it? The real reasons most people stay broke are quieter, more structural, and far less talked about. They involve how money is taught or not taught, how systems are designed, how habits are formed under pressure, and how psychology quietly shapes financial decisions. This isn't about excuses, it's about clarity, and clarity is power. Number 1. Financial illiteracy is the default, not the exception. Most people were never taught how money actually works. School teaches algebra, history, and literature, but rarely budgeting, investing, debt management, taxes, or inflation. As a result, people enter adulthood fluent in academic subjects, but financially illiterate. They don't know how interest compounds, for or against them, how credit scores really work, why inflation slowly erodes savings, the difference between assets and liabilities, how to evaluate risk realistically. When people make poor financial decisions under these conditions, it's not laziness, it's ignorance by design. Imagine blaming someone for failing a test they were never taught to prepare for. Financial illiteracy isn't a personal flaw, it's the default setting. Number 2. The system rewards ownership, not labor. One of the most uncomfortable truths about money is this: working harder does not guarantee financial security. Modern economies reward ownership over labor, capital over effort, leverage over hours worked. A person who owns assets, stocks, businesses, real estate, can earn money while sleeping. A person who sells only their time must keep showing up or the income stops. This doesn't mean work is worthless. It means work alone is often capped. Many people stay broke because they were taught that hard work is the end goal, not the starting point. They were never shown how to convert income into assets. That's not laziness. That's incomplete instruction. Number 3. Poverty creates expensive decisions. Being broke is expensive. When money is tight, you pay higher interest rates, you buy cheaper items that break faster, you can't access bulk discounts, and you rely on convenience over optimization. A wealthier person can buy quality once. A poorer person buys cheap repeatedly. This cycle isn't about intelligence or effort, it's about constraints. When survival is the priority, long-term planning takes a back seat. The brain shifts into short-term mode. How do I get through this week? That mindset isn't laziness, it's biology. Number 4. Income is often fixed. Costs are not. Most people's incomes are rigid. Their expenses are flexible, but only upward. Rent rises, healthcare costs grow, education becomes more expensive, utilities increase, food prices climb. When wages fail to keep up with inflation, people don't fall behind because they're lazy. They fall behind because the math no longer works. Telling someone to just budget better when their income doesn't cover basic needs misses the point entirely. Budgeting matters, but it cannot fix structural imbalance. Number 5. Consumer culture is designed to keep people broke. Modern marketing is not accidental. It is sophisticated, data-driven, and psychologically engineered. People are constantly encouraged to buy now, pay later, tie identity to consumption, seek status through purchases, solve emotional discomfort with spending. The average person is up against billion-dollar advertising machines that study human behavior professionally. Resisting that pressure isn't about willpower alone. It requires awareness and education, two things most people were never given. Staying broke in this environment isn't laziness, it's exposure. Number 6. Debt is normalized early and often. Many people begin adult life already behind. Student loans, medical bills, car payments, and credit cards become normalized before individuals fully understand their long-term impact. Debt isn't always bad, but misunderstood debt is dangerous. When people struggle under debt burdens they didn't fully comprehend at 18 or 19 years old, blaming laziness is not just inaccurate, it's unfair. Number 7. Time poverty is real. Time is a resource. Many people don't have it. Between work, commuting, caregiving, and basic survival, there is little energy left to learn investing, research opportunities, build side income, or optimize finances. Wealth advice often assumes free time, mental space, and stability. Many people lack all three. Staying broke under constant exhaustion isn't laziness, it's overload. Number 8. Risk feels different when failure is catastrophic. Advice often says, take risks, but risk looks different depending on your safety net. For someone with savings, family support, or assets, failure is inconvenient. For someone living paycheck to paycheck, failure can mean eviction, hunger, or loss of health care. Avoiding risk under those conditions is rational, not lazy. Number 9. Generational advantage is invisible to those who have it. Some people start ahead. Parents who teach money, help with housing, no student debt, access to networks. Others start from zero or negative. When outcomes differ, effort is often blamed instead of starting position. This misunderstanding fuels the laziness myth. Number 10. Shame keeps people from learning. Money shame is powerful. People avoid asking questions, seeking help, admitting confusion, because society equates money problems with personal failure. This silence keeps people stuck longer than necessary. Breaking that silence is essential, but it requires compassion, not judgment. Number 11. Small wins matter more than big motivational speeches. Telling people to hustle harder doesn't fix broken systems or missing knowledge. What actually helps is understanding cash flow, reducing high-interest debt, building emergency buffers, and gradually acquiring assets. Progress comes from systems, not slogans. Number 12. Wealth is built quietly, not dramatically. Social media shows overnight success. Real wealth usually grows slowly. People who stay broke often expect dramatic change and give up when progress feels boring. That expectation wasn't created by laziness, it was created by distorted examples. Number 13. The role of emotional spending. Money decisions are emotional, not logical. Stress, fear, and insecurity drive choices that look irrational from the outside. Understanding this helps replace judgment with strategy. Number 14. The problem with blaming individuals. When we blame individuals for systemic outcomes, nothing improves. Understanding the real causes of financial struggle opens the door to better solutions, education, access, tools, and time. 15. What actually changes the trajectory? People don't need shame. They need clear information, realistic strategies, patience, and support. Small, consistent changes compound. Conclusion. Replace judgment with understanding. Most people don't stay broke because they're lazy. They stay broke because they were never taught the rules, entered the game late, carried invisible burdens, and were judged instead of guided. Money isn't about morality, it's about mechanics, and mechanics can be learned.